twice, I'm to blame. If his name starts with K, trust me, run the other way. My screenshots, your screenshots, her screenshots the same. I think I just won't mess with light skins again. Fool me once, fool me twice, I'm to blame. If his name starts with trust me, run the other way. He thought, I love you, babe. The baby to the sun to the owner to the man to the ooh. I said 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. He for everybody. He for everybody. He for everybody. He for everybody.
Kusema kweli bado na kuhata, and on the daily bado na kufata. Kosa sio hoja zaidi ya kukupenda. Vipi nikatupa ndoto tulizoziota. Uliniwasha nare enzi zetu za kupare, kwa mvinyo na makale, magizani hadi ngware, nikijifanya daktari wa mabinti wale wenye shepu za hatari, nikapotelea ndani. Ila mwambie nampenda, roho ya mtamani bado nampenda. Ukimwona mwambie nampenda, roho ya mtamani bado nampenda. Ukimwona tabasamu la kishua, roho sawa na mabua. I can't help but miss you every morning. Vile unapendeza, kama ningeweza jua yepi ya kutarajia, nisingejipata mashakani kwa niliyoyatenda. Ninayempenda ni wewe, hakuna mwingine wa kubadili penzi. Ningependa tuelewane, kiburi kisinikosanishe nawe. Uliniwasha pale na sikushika nare, ukanisema kwa jirani kwamba mimi kisirane. Aibu za hadharani, vile penzi hatari. Njoo unipe amani kama hapo zamani. Mwambie nampenda, oh yeah. Roho ya mtamani bado nampenda. Ukimwona mwambie nampenda, 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 roho ya mtamani bado nampenda.
Hello, and welcome to Mental Health by Anastasia on Radio 254. How are you guys doing today? Again, as usual, you know the weather on Tuesdays, it has to be all over the place. But I hope you guys are doing very, very well. I had missed you guys last time because KPLC did the thing. But anyway, we are back. We are better. We are happier. Yeah, and all those things. I hope you guys are okay. Today I have a guest. I promised you guys that this, before the year ends, I'll have as many guests as I possibly can. So today I have a guest. His name is Poet Fulani, but you will not hear him just yet. I want you all to listen to some music, kidogo, relax, get into the mood because we're talking about poetry, the art, the beauty in it. I love poetry, but yeah, I love Kenyan poets. Let me just be very specific. I feel like there's like a style Kenyan poets have that just makes it captivating, and because of that I have a Kenyan poet on my show. I hope you guys are ready for an amazing show, and I hope you guys are doing very, very well. But of course, if you want to join the live conversation, it's mentalhealth_ by Anastasia.ke on IG. Welcome.
Zima be so smooth, oh so nice. Play it twice, have a good time. Are you ready to disco? You got to give me something and I'll give you something back. Are you ready to disco? You got to give me something and I'll give you something back. Give me five, it's good to be alive. The sky, it seems so far away, but we know that we've been to the moon and back, and we're sure that nothing's gonna hold us back. Take it easy, say she can easy. Yeah, to me cheesy, watch and to easy. We make your points come up occupied. I need to keep my mind occupied. Are you ready to disco? You got to give me something and I'll give you something back. Disco, you got to give me something and I'll give you something back. Chukua dakika kama tano uite mazima moto tumeshika nare. Wakichelewa watapata duni moshi imebaki juu. Maji haitoshi kuzima hii beat so smooth, oh so nice. Play it twice, have a good time, have a good time. Oh so nice, play it twice, have a good time. Are you ready to disco? You got to give me something and I'll give you something back. Are you ready to disco? You got to give me something and I'll give you something back.
Wanipigia sishiki, wanitumia ujumbe sijibu. Sijui ni kwa nini, I wish ningekuwa na majibu. I don't want to disappoint you, so I would rather avoid you. But believe me, I feel you, na ni kweli ninajaribu. Lakini moyo wangu huenda du. Every time I think of me and you, I'm afraid that I am going to love you, then later I am going to lose you. of me and you. I'm afraid that I am going to love you, but I'm gonna try cool way, yeah, and give a chance cool way. Utando lwami lukawe, cool way, yeah. Ngifuna ukuphumelela cool way, yeah. Oh. My brain goes 100 miles an hour. I think of everything that could go sour. My heart really, really wants this to work out, and I'm terrified of getting a blackout. Lord, forgive me, I have been running away from my true feelings, and it's time to stop being afraid and face my true self. Lakini moyo wangu huenda du. Every time I think of me and you, I'm afraid that I am going to love you, then later I am going to lose you. Moyo wangu huenda du. Every time I think of me and you, I'm afraid that I am going to love you, but I'm gonna try cool way, yeah, and give a chance cool way, yeah. Utando lwami lukawe, cool way, yeah. Ngifuna ukuphumelela cool way, oh, I'm gonna try cool way, yeah. Utando lwami lukawe.
For those who are just joining in, it's Mental Health by Anastasia on Radio 254. I am so happy to be back, guys. I had missed you guys so much. This thing where we're doing at one, what is it called? Bi-weekly shows in Anibo. But anyway, we are back. We are happy. We are ready. My hair color is different from the last time for those people on my life. Y'all need to get used to it. But anyway, I wanted to introduce you guys to my guest. His name is Poet Flani. Please go on ahead. The mic is yours.
What's up, guys? I'm Poet Flani.
Yeah. Hi.
I'm Poet Flani. I have two names actually.
Yeah.
Poet Flani and Johan, but my real name is Derek.
What is the second? Is that your alias or is
They're
that
both my alias.
Oh, okay.
Aliases.
So Poet Flani, I know why.
Yeah.
The second one.
The second one, you know, I actually don't remember how I got but I call myself two names because I'm bipolar.
You suffer from bipolar.
Yeah.
Interesting. What? Okay,
So like Poet Flani is the depressive side
and then is the manic side. Yeah. Okay. This is interesting. What? Okay. It was quite interesting because I was supposed to do a show on bipolar. It was not looking up like something I'd do this year, but okay. So when did you get your diagnosis?
2020.
2020.
Yeah.
Okay. And how did it feel after getting the diagnosis?
At first, I didn't really. I've had a lot of doctors, and like one of my doctors he didn't want to tell me what I had. He was like saying, "You don't have anything."
Oh, he was trying to.
And like so, when I finally found out, I was like, I was kind of relieved.
Yeah.
That like this is what
it is. Okay, actually, yeah. Sometimes, yeah, we tend to think we're protecting our clients, but honestly, just telling them what's happening kind of gives them a sense of relief. Okay, so Poet Flani, does the manic side of you have its own what is it called? Poetry? Is it different from when you're suffering from the depressive state?
I think like looking at my art, like in duality, it helps me like look at myself in like like from the outside.
From the outside.
Yeah.
Interesting. So it's like it's like, okay, journaling really. But yeah, it allows you to look at yourself from the outside.
Yeah.
So I know I've already asked these questions personally, but my listeners need to hear this. So when did you start writing?
I started writing in 2017.
Okay. And then when did you now decide to have the duality, Poet Flani and...
It was in 2019, I think.
2019. So even then you had a funny feeling about your diagnosis. And usually most of the time, people know. They have like an inkling. They're like, yeah, I know the doctors keep saying no, but there's just something. A lot of my clients do always sort of know that but I'm a psychologist. I don't think I've ever told you that. I don't think I ever told you that I'm a psychologist. But yeah, a lot of my clients usually have that, yeah, I kind of knew there was something feeling. Okay, so do you ever, do you always write when you're in the depressive state, or when you're going through mania, you also write?
I write, like it's not, I write more frequently when I'm like feeling depressed.
Yeah.
But sometimes I do write in this other side.
Okay. So
Actually, my an album that I wrote is split between Johan and Poet Flani. So Poet Flani has more work. But
yeah.
Johan is still there.
Oh, that's quite interesting. Okay. So So Poet Flani has more work than Johan. Okay. So what else did I want to... So what motivates you to write?
I think when I started out, I just wanted to express myself. I wanted to let out what I felt.
Mm-hmm.
But as it went on, I started to love what I do a lot more. So I just kept writing because I wanted to because I love the art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You loved the art, so it was the best form of expression. So you told me when we were talking, you told me a lot about the other things that you've done. So you've played the violin, or do you still play?
After high school, I kind of stopped.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get back into it.
Yeah. Okay. Because I also, what is it called? I did an instrument, and then after high school, it was kind of hard continuing with it. So even me right now, I'm struggling to get back. I'm like, I miss it, but oh my gosh, it's so much work. Okay. So I know you've never been on a show, right?
Mm-hmm.
But of course, I'm just going to ask you the generic questions. So
Actually, before that, I think I remember why I called myself Johan.
Good. Uh-huh.
I called myself Johan in 2018 because have you ever seen the show Blackish?
Yes.
The show Blackish, like the Bo's brother. The
Which
one?
one?
Who went to Germany or something.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
His name is Johan,
Oh.
and I really like that name, and I really liked how he was funny and whatever.
Oh.
So I decided.
Oh yeah,
why not?
he's funny. I'm funny too.
But
Why
Poet
not?
Flani was like,
Yeah.
I think I was in class, music class, with one of my friends. His name is Vinny, and he was like, he was thinking about changing his Instagram username, and he was like, and he asked me, what do you think about the name Mhenga Flani? And after class, I was thinking about what he asked me, and then why don't I also give myself another name?
A name, yeah.
And I came up
Poet
with
Flani came up. Wow. Okay.
And I think he got his name, that Mhenga Flani, from one of the short stories ya Kiswahili.
Yeah. Mahenga na hawaku sijui fanya nini wakifanya nini. Gosh. But yeah, okay. That's quite interesting. So what let me say, how can I ask this question? What is what are usually the main themes of your work? What does the theme tend to digress towards?
Okay. First of all, love.
Love, okay.
And heartbreak, obvious.
Yeah. Obviously, you can't have love without heartbreak.
Love, heartbreak, depression.
Yeah. I saw that.
What else? Bipolar disorder.
Yes.
Wow. A bit of religion. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that those are the main things, but there's some small in it.
Okay. So let me ask about, let's start the religion part. How does religion influence your work?
I grew up really in a religious family. My father is chairman of church now.
Oh,
My
okay.
mother is in the choir.
Yes.
So like I knew God before I knew. I think Alan, my brother, one of his early stuff. He said something about like me and my brother knew Bible verses before we knew the alphabet.
The alphabet.
So it became such a big part of my life until I started to suffer mentally and like I started to question why am I like
Suffering.
why am I suffering when there's a God? So like so my work has been like to just explore that. So, and like the thing I'm working on now is like is like thinking about like why am I suffering when there's a God and all that.
Yeah. Okay, that's quite interesting. Do you have any workout about that except the 666 one? I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I'd like to. I'm gonna read some more on that. I actually like your work. Honestly, I really wish I had time before the show. I was so frustrated, but it's okay. It's all right. Anyway, for those who are joining in, it's Mental Health by Anastasia on Radio 254. Today I have Poet Flani as my guest on the show. If you have any questions, please join my live on mentalhealth_by anastasia.ke and ask away. And also you have a shout out from Glenn Loves Shorty. Sup? You shout out on my show. You didn't think I was going to say your name, did you? But welcome to my show. It's Mental Health by Anastasia on Radio 254. Next, we have Chep Chumba. By 20 more days. I'm always sharping on this show, man.
She's so beautiful, she can start a fight when she walks by. Every man wanna try, yeah. She'll take your breath away, she'll make you beg and pay the night away. Your dreams on heels, yeah. Oh, she's a wild one, you see, working hard to be free. Oh, Jeb Juma. Take my heart, my body, my money, my everything. Ajebjumba, oh Jebjumba, oh please don't. Ajebjumba.
My mother told me life is a woman speaking to her and she will become. She likes the sweet things, apples and berries, but only when the season is right. Some days she's breathing fire, take her slow, don't give up on her. If I am a fool, I will not listen. There have been many of us, I won't be the first. Kele tu, edukesie mama, mwana sa. Edukesie tata, boy nene, neti mama da, Snapchat generation. Edukesie tata, yeah yeah. Edukesie tata, edukesie tata, edukesie. My father told me this is not funny. I am a man, tuck in and sit up. I have a duty. I am to carry the family name he has carried so long. There is no status, no name too great than your father's name. If you want to know the nature of a man, look how he carries his father's name. Ooh, kele tu, edukesie mama, mwana sa. Edukesie tata, boy nene, ndeti bamana, Snapchat generation. Edukesie tata, kele tu, edukesie mama, mwana sa, yeah, yeah. Edukesie tata, boy nene, ndeti bamana, Snapchat generation. Edukesie tata, edukesie tata, edukesie tata, edukesie tata.
Hello, and welcome, guys. How you guys doing? For those who are just joining in, shame on you. My show started how long ago? My show started a long time ago, but anyway, welcome. And everything. But welcome to Mental Health by Anastasia on Radio 254. For those joining my live, you can do so on mentalhealth_by anastasia.ke. I have Poet Flani as my guest on my show, and we had just come from talking a bit about his background, just a bit, and then I forgot to ask where he is right now. So tell us, where are you at right now? What are you doing? What are you up to?
In
School.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in Multimedia University. I'm doing physics and computer science.
Physics. Oi, guys, do you remember high school physics? Him is doing it professionally. You thought that was hard until you see this. So why did you end up doing why physics? Fine computer science, but physics? There was no other second one you could have done? Or is it a requirement you have to do?
Okay, in high school, I used to fail physics. By the way, I used to fail physics.
Yeah, physics was hard.
Then when I got my diagnosis for bipolar disorder, I also got my some other stuff. So when I was diagnosed with that, they also told me that I should be good with physics and maths and stuff like that. So it kind of changed my perspective and
wow.
And that was the
diagnosis is important. So third term.
Yeah, just before KCSE. So that last time I had to I guess I kind of, I won't say I fell in love with it, but I started to like it a lot more.
A lot more than.
So when I finished KCSE and I couldn't qualify to do just physics. I mean computer science alone. So I saw physics, computer science. I like physics. I want to do computer science.
Why not? Okay, so far how has it been for you, as I have been complaining on my live at school?
I think it's something that you really need passion for. It's so easy to just not miss class, to just miss class and not go to school or whatever. But if you have that self drive, it makes it easier.
Yeah, because physics. I'm still on that. Computer science. Okay, I'm not tech savvy at all, but yeah, fine. Physics. I'm just remembering. Okay, I was good in physics, and no. I was good. I was really good in physics, but no, thank you. I was good, and that was it. We left it there. That's why I ended up in psychology, and that's where we are staying. Even when I start seeing math in psychology, I start getting stressed.
There's math in psychology.
There's statistics in psych. We have to do research studies. How are we gonna prove what we are saying is true? Okay, that's quite interesting. So in uni, did you when you started uni, did you find yourself writing more? Are you writing less?
When I was in high school, I used to write a lot.
Yeah.
When I finished high school, I had 8 books worth of poetry.
Yeah.
And I think 4 of them got lost. Yeah.
Whoever has Poet Flani's books, whoever has them, please return them. You know where to return. You know where Radio 254 is, and if you don't know, Google Maps is your friend. What, 8 books? Okay, so why do you think now it's a bit less compared to high school? Was high school tough?
No, I think at first I was feeling why am I writing less? But I've started to realize that when I was writing in high school, it wasn't like I'm writing right now. When I was writing in high school, I just felt let me I feel like this, let me just write it down. But now when I feel like that, I'm thinking about it, then I store that that thought or that memory, that whatever in somewhere, and when I finally find a concept that I want to put it in, that's when you write that emotion.
So it's a lot of it's you're now planning nowadays. You're yep, I got a plan, I have a concept, I have something to write, but I need to so it's quality that you're looking for.
Now I'm making albums.
Ooh. Hey, okay. I like that. I actually really like that. So so far, what is the scene like, in Kenyan poetry scene? What does it look like? Do you go for these? What are they?
No.
You don't go for them?
No.
Why not?
I'm anti-establishment. I don't I know a few. I've worked with a few, but I'm not like I'm not like someone who like goes out of their way to meet other people.
Oh, okay. That's quite interesting. So you really don't know how the poetry scene looks like in Kenya.
I just know myself.
You just know yourself, and that's actually enough, honestly. Do you have any other friends who are writers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've worked with them a few. Yeah, with like I think 2 of them.
Okay. And how was that? The collaboration?
I mean, they were amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
Like writing with someone else is more challenging than writing by yourself.
Yes, it is. Hey, group work. I'm telling you, uni life is hard.
I was actually I was going to make a group with these guys.
Uh-huh.
But, like I don't know what happened.
Okay, yeah, the group work is a bit hard because everybody also has their lives outside of this this project you're trying to do with them. Okay, and then so I keep talking about this one poem, and that the reason why it stood out to me is how you wrote it, 24, because you started with 2 and then 4. So I wasn't really sure what you were doing. So I would really like some explanation.
It's 2, 4, and full stop.
And a full stop.
Yeah.
I didn't get to the full stop. I think I thought that was the end. I didn't.
Oh no! I mean it's 2. It's 2 and 4, but the full stop is like the title.
Okay, so what's that one about?
Okay, when you open that piece, it's like 2, then a semicolon.
Yeah, then a semicolon.
Then a 4 and a
The
semicolon.
semicolon, yes.
I don't know if you know what the semicolon means.
I do. I have a tattoo of it.
Yeah, so
I do.
like,
Life moves on.
okay, let me just explain it.
Yeah, just explain.
The semicolon is like used by a writer or like whatever when you want to add extra information.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yes.
So like when you it's used as a symbol for people who have mental health issues.
Yeah.
Never stop
Fighting.
Yeah. So when I'm using it there in 2 in like 2 and in 2 and 4 is like it's like saying never stop fighting. And the full stop is like the opponent or whatever. The thing that tells you to stop.
Just give up.
Yeah. So when I'm writing 2 and 4 is like
Okay, that's quite interesting.
And 2 is wait. 2 was the manic side.
Yeah.
4 was the very, very depressing
side. Oh.
So yeah.
I was gonna ask you now why 2 and why 4. So 2 is I'm gonna make it Johan, and then 4 is Poet Flani. Okay, so in the poem, okay, explain to me the poem. What were you writing about then?
In the analysis, I said that that I'm masking it by talking about this girl. Yes. In a way, I'm talking about my relationship with this person and how it was amazing and how it was also not amazing. And yes, that means a lot for me and for this person. But for you or the reader or whatever, it you don't know this person, you don't know me personally.
Yeah.
So it's like it doesn't really mean that much to you, this story. But what means a lot to you is like me showing you how it is for me, it is for me when I'm because I'm bipolar.
Yeah.
So I'm using these words when I'm talking about this girl, and I'm saying, you know, that I still see the love in her eyes and whatever. It's like I'm being delusional. I'm seeing something that is not there because I'm being so happy that I can't see the truth.
You're almost delusional. Ooh.
But
Yes,
just a full stop will change all that. In one sentence I change all of that, like just like that.
Full stops ni breaks. Like,
and then I switch to
welcome to reality. Okay. Okay, so when you're writing in the two part, I'm asking many questions, guys. Tried very hard to try and understand that point, but I couldn't. So the 2 part, what were you talking about in the 2?
In the 2, I was talking about how, you know, even though my relationship with this person isn't the best right now, it can be better, and that you know, we still have feelings for each other. We can still make it. We can still
there's hope.
There's hope. And for I'm saying
is reality is the reality check you get.
I wouldn't really say it's reality. I would say it is an like too much of
pessimistic side of it.
Too pessimistic.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
to
like
represent
in the end, I'm saying we're 24. We're a pair, and 2 symbolizes a pair, and 4 is like in like Asian countries and whatever. People don't like the number 4 because it's negative. It's like an omen, a bad.
Yeah, a bad omen. Yeah.
So we're not. When I'm starting the piece, I'm saying I didn't see us being a good fit. We're an unlikely pair.
Oh.
But in the end,
it became.
I'm saying we're not just an unlikely pair. We're an unlucky pair.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. Okay. By the for those listening, I'll attach the link to his work on my Instagram stories after the show, because I really think you guys need to read that work. And then there's the other one 666. I really want to talk about that a bit, but I feel like let me put a pause. Let me put a pause on that one, because that one I feel like it needs its own like 30 minutes, because it has a lot, and I want everybody to be paying attention really like properly. So during the break, we'll be listening to Chepchumba 20 More Days.
So beautiful, she can start a fight when she walks by. Every man wanna try, yeah. She'll take your breath away, she'll make you beg and pay the night away. Your dreams on heels, oh, she's a wild one, you see. Working hard to be free. Oh, Chepchumba, oh, Chepchumba, I don't take my heart. Chepchumba, yeah, oh, Chepchumba. Just let me be. Chepchumba, mimi na wewe hadi mwisho mpenzi, hata kwambia she's the angel you need, shida unazosaka. Chepchumba, oh, Chepchumba, yeah. She's a wild one, you see, working hard to be free. Oh, Chepchumba, oh, Chepchumba, I don't take my heart. Chepchumba, yeah, Chepchumba, oh, Chepchumba, I just let me be. Chepchumba, oh, I know you can. I take my heart, my body, my money, my everything. Chepchumba, oh, Chepchumba, oh, please don't. Oh, Chepchumba. gold's food for the soul. I stole and plundered your own. I got you stuck to my hole. Now watch me as I grow. A free state is all for show. So if my story ain't told, hello, zero. Catch me drinking the pint of love at Freedom Station. Break from your own, free from trauma, liberation. Leave home, it won't happen again. Leave home, don't tell your friends. Leave home, leave home, leave home, leave home. I'm gonna eat you alive. Skin and bone supper time. A sharper horse sublime. Yes, he says I'm on high. I'm the king, it's all mine. Under force but linking Christ. Your hands are mine tonight. Fingers up one time. Catch me drinking the pint of love at Freedom Station. Break from your own, free from trauma, liberation. Leave home, it won't happen again. Leave home, don't tell your friends.
And we are back for the last part of the show. It's Mental Health by Anastasia on Radio 254. It's your girl Anastasia for those who didn't know. Anyway, we are back with Poet Flani, and he has just told me that he has 4 albums in total. And I like how the first one was named actually the white one. Please explain to us your albums.
Okay, I've made a white things I wanted to say but didn't. I wanted to destroy everything. Yeah, and now I'm making. Nobody's praying for me.
Nobody's praying for me. So tell me about white.
So white was based on the 5 stages of grief.
Yeah.
So W for what was it? It's been such a long time.
And by then I'm doing a talk on Friday about the 5 stages of grief as I look at you also asking.
It was denial, yeah.
Yeah, denial.
So W was denial, then H, then So it was like, it was a 5 parts album. And it was basically talking about this girl. This girl, we had like a relationship. And it didn't end very well. It ended horribly. So 5 stages of grief.
Yeah.
And then after that, I made things I wanted to say,
but didn't.
Things I wanted to say but didn't. And that it also that one has an interesting album cover too. It's just it's my brother took it and he's like I'm wearing this bandana on my mouth and I'm like So Yeah, that's the one that splits between Johan and Poet Flani. There's a part that's talking about things from Poet Flani's perspective and things from Johan's perspective.
Johan's
And
perspective.
those things are like my own personal trauma, my like stuff with family, my depression, my things that I didn't want to tell these people.
But yeah, or things that I should have said but didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then so now there's the last one.
No, like after that was I wanted to destroy everything.
Oh, I wanted to destroy everything. That's where 24 and 666 are. We're gonna talk about 666 in like 5 minutes. But yeah,
And I want to destroy everything was very, very dark. It was a very, very dark album.
Dark time.
And that's the one that I've not. I didn't promote it at all. I just posted it on my blog because I felt like if like some of these things aren't for the
And if you know, it can be triggering for some people. So I'll put a trigger warning, but I still think it's beautiful work in my opinion. So I'm still going to put the link. I'll just put a trigger warning because I think it was beautiful work. I really liked it. I like reading poetry. I dislike writing it because let me tell you, high school spoiled it for me. That thing for what do you think the green light meant? For those who read The Great Gatsby, for those people who know that the green light meant wealth. It's like maybe it was just a green light because you were at the end of a harbor and you needed the ship to see the light. So you put a green light. But no, what did the writer, what did it signify? So the glasses were God's eyes. Bro, like, anyway. As you can see, for somebody who is constantly in school, I really don't like it that much. Okay, and then the fourth one is now nobody's
praying for me.
Nobody's praying for me.
Yeah.
For those who are on my live, I showed you the album cover. Yani, for those people who say it is the camera that makes them do that, guys, can you, hey, I will fight you personally. It is not the camera, it's the artist. Okay, there's an artistry behind photography. I say this because I have very many friends who are photographers, and you all need to pay them. Anyway, enough ranting. So, I want to talk about 666 because it really explained the pain you were going through at that time. It really explained a lot. So, tell me about 666. What was happening then?
Trigger warning.
Oh, trigger warning.
I think it was in June. Yeah,
okay.
June.
This year?
Yeah, June this year.
Yeah.
My relationship with someone else had also gone really badly, and I was going through a really tough time. So, that day I had gone to see this person, and it was like we were arguing the whole time. And I actually mentioned this in Nobody's Praying for Me.
Yeah.
We were arguing, and like I was feeling so after I left there, I was feeling like so. I was feeling like I'm done. You know, after I made things I wanted to say but didn't. I felt like I'm getting better. This is the new me. This is all what. Yeah. So after I made that entire album, making an album for an entire year, and then I'm getting into something new, and it's feeling amazing and whatever. And then it just goes like
south.
Yeah, south.
Yeah, it goes south.
And and it reminds me of like this loop that I've been going. I've been.
You have been in this loop constantly. Where something feels so good and then it goes down real fast. Yeah. Oh yeah,
so
okay.
After I made that, I felt like I was done. I was done with this mental health thing. I'm better now. But now I'm going back into this loop. So so when I was leaving that person's place or whatever, I was I was feeling like, you know, why am I still here? Why am I still trying to do this? So I was walking to my brother's house, and I just made up my mind. I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah.
And my brother had like some rope around the house, and when I got home, I was after everyone went to bed. I was in my room. It was around 2-3 a.m. and I was just lying in bed, and I thought I felt like there Johan and poet planning was like,
Were fighting.
or
Yeah.
arguing and whatever, telling
Yeah.
me don't do it, don't.
Yeah,
and,
you
and,
do it. No, don't. You do it.
And I finally like just decided, let me just do what I want. Just do what I want, and I went and took that rope and I took that bucket and I stood on it and like a wind opened like this. And I was just about to do it. And just as I was about to jump, I just realized, wow, it's this easy. Like I've done that before. I've overdosed before. Before. I've done all that before, but none of those stuff was easy.
Yeah.
It was when I OD'd, I also talk about it in Nobody's Place.
Yeah.
It was just a traumatic event.
Yeah.
And it took so long to recover. But yeah. And after I just realized like how wow, this is so easy, and just in a couple of seconds I will not be here.
Yeah.
Everybody is in a room sleeping. I am alone. They will not hear me.
They won't hear you. Yeah.
So I just started to shiver. I started to shiver, and I just got off. I was so afraid. I wasn't.
It is scary.
In that piece, I'm talking about. I'm saying I wasn't. Flanny wasn't there. Johan wasn't there. I was completely sober. I wasn't Nini. I wasn't.
It was just you.
It was just me.
It was just Derek.
So, like if I was manic, I probably would have done it because I'm not in the right zone of mind.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing what I'm doing. I'm like, I can see that bed. I can see that door. And I won't be able to see that anymore in a couple of seconds. So,
wow.
So after I made after that day, like it took maybe 2 weeks. I wrote that entire album in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And when I'm describing that event in that place, I'm saying I'm talking about the reason it's called 666 is because I feel like this entity, this devil, this whatever is always calling out to me. And that's what I'm talking about when I'm beginning the piece. It's always in my hour of need, I received no divine intervention. I feel like
Yes.
God wasn't there.
Yeah.
So I felt like the devil was the one calling me, and I felt like he was there in that room. I'm not really like. Let me not. I feel like the devil was in that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah. So
Okay.
when I'm after that I reflect on like my this is my brother's house. When he wakes up in the morning and finds me here, will he ever be able to live in this house ever again? Will he have to move? Because he can't live with the knowledge that his brother took his life. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, trigger warning. But I'm still gonna post. You guys need to read that poem. And it's just, I feel like it was a good physical representation of what the pain looks like. I feel like that. It's why I don't know it's my favorite, but I feel like it explained the pain so well. People are not really in tune with how painful suffering from a mental illness can actually be. And I feel like that poem got it to the T. There is a pain because you can't see it. People really can't imagine it. And I feel like 666 actually really explained that really well. So I'm going to still post it on my stories. I feel like you guys need to read it, especially for people who are just following me to support someone else. I know there are a lot of you guys who are following me because of the mental health advice I give, but for also those people who are just following me because they want to help out a friend, that poem, trust me, at least from there you'll be able to at least have a glimpse of what the pain is when suffering from any mental illness, what it looks like, what that fight actually looks like to somebody who is going through it. Okay, so the one more thing I wanted you to say is just tell me, okay, as a form of self-expression, would you encourage people to write poetry? What would you advise your 2017 self when it comes to writing your poems?
if anybody is suffering mentally, I will encourage them to not just. I think if you put the title, like if you call it poetry, it's just going to put you in a box, trying to feel like to write all these things, like make it amazing or nini.
Oh yeah, okay,
Don't,
yeah.
don't do that. Just get a pen and pad or even like get your phone or get your laptop or get anything. And just write how you feel. That's how I started. It's
journaling, really. But okay, I think I actually agree with you there. Just putting a title to it kind of makes it. I don't know. You end up feeling like I have to make it perfect before I actually publish it or anything. And I think just publishing your writing and just speaking and having a form of expression is good enough. Do you have anything for my viewers / listeners / future viewers and listeners about poetry and your journey in poetry?
I think I'd actually like to read something.
Read it. Read it. I am ready.
Yeah.
Read it. Give it like 2 seconds, guys. He's gonna read something for y'all.
So like this piece is inspired by Kendrick Lamar's "Feel." It's on his album Damn.
Yeah.
And Feel and a song called Solo Reprise by Frank Ocean, but he's not the one on it. It's Andre 3000 on it. So yeah. My grandma has dementia. She can't remember me. Both my grandpas are dead, so ain't nobody praying for me. Nobody's praying for me. My psychiatrist wouldn't listen to me. Only got me addicted to those pills and abandoned me. Now she thinks I'm perceiving. Nobody's praying for me. I don't feel loved anymore. I don't feel appreciated anymore. I don't feel like I matter anymore. I'm not even sure I have friends anymore. I feel like I'm begging people to come see me at my deathbed. I feel like my room has never been emptier. I feel like my soul has never been darker. I feel often lost. I fill my lungs with smoke. I fill my heart with shame. I feel like nobody's praying for me. I feel like nobody's praying for me. I feel like if I hang myself today, it will take months for someone to find me. I feel like nobody's praying for me. I feel like nobody's praying for me. Even the vultures waiting on my death have abandoned me. I feel like nobody's praying for me. I feel like nobody's praying for me. I feel completely alone. I feel so low. I feel so low. So low that I can see under the skirt of an ant. So low that my halo stays way low. It feels like it's bent. The believers judge me, question their faith, but invite me to church. The stoners pass me a free blunt. Preacher man says I take the Zaza because of my hair. He condemns me to my worst nightmare. But he doesn't know I feel so low. He doesn't know that I never did drugs before I was so low. But now I'm looking for the plug so I can find some. I hate being high, but I do anything to not feel like myself. Yeah. So when my neighbor offers me a smoke, I don't hesitate. Now I'm feeling so high. I'm feeling everything and nothing at the same time. I feel every single hair follicle and my skin touch the fabric on my body. I feel the blade separate the skin from my body. I feel like nobody's praying for me. I feel like nobody's praying for me. I feel like I'm not a good person. I feel like I'm better off dead. I feel like nobody's praying for me. I feel like nobody's praying for me. I feel like I'm no longer human. I feel like Osamu Dazai. I feel like Yozo. I feel like Job. I feel like the devil's obsessed with me. I'm running from him, but I can't. But it feels like I can't run fast enough. I feel like nobody's praying for me. I feel like nobody's praying for me. But why should they when I cut them all out of my life? 2 tears in a bucket, I cry with you.
Hey, wow. Is this now for the Nobody's Praying for Me album? Wow. I like that. Okay, I like poetry. I like art, genuinely, in general. So, okay, wow. Yeah, so as I said, I'm gonna put the link to his work on my IG stories. That was Poet Flani, aka Derek, aka Johan. I hope I got it right. It's Johan. Yeah. Nani kama mimi. But yeah, thank you so much for coming to my show. Thank you so much for reading that from your new album. I hope you guys will tune in into his work because I think we should support Kenyan poets.
My blog is called Little Hopeless Fountain.
Little Hopeless Fountain.
Yeah.
.wordpress.com.
Yeah.
Okay, you had that. Little wordless fountain.wordpress.com.
Little Hopeless Fountain.
Yeah, little, like tiny.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, little hopeless fountain.wordpress.com. If you're not hearing this now, I guess we will still put the link on my IG stories. You can also follow him on _ Poet Flani _
No, just Poet Flani.
It's just Poet Flani, yes. You can also follow him on Poet Flani as well. And, have a chat with him if you're in the world of art. I'm just going to say art in general because it's art. But if you're in the world of art and want to hit him up, you can go on ahead. Of course, you can also DM me on mentalhealth_ by Anastasia.ke and we can have a conversation. Also, if you have anybody that you think should be on my show, please do let me know and I will put them in the schedule for next year because this year is jam-packed as we're coming to the end of the year, guys. I have been here for exactly 52 weeks, actually. It's 52 weeks. It's either next week or I think it's 52 weeks next week. So I've been on Radio 254 for a year, guys. Whoop whoop. And I am very happy to have been given this platform to come and talk about mental health. And thank you guys for always listening to me and supporting me and for always being concerned whenever my IG live doesn't work. Yes, Facebook. Just saying, I'm petty. Yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Keep warm, keep hydrated, and keep smiling. Bye-bye.
Time flies, doesn't it? Stared at sober skies, I'm not seeking guidance, just coverage. Hoping for the walkthrough. Guy was having none of it. Stuff we tried to talk through. Now the pain is public. Toss myself aside, like fuck it, I'm out of pride. Like fuck it, I'm out of time. Need a minute, need a breath. Gave myself to everything and now there's nothing left. If I give it to the art, I'll split apart with every step. Cause these times grow me, but hurts and holds me up, hate to say it. Flabbergasted and fated to a hopeless, overestimated dream where my lady loved me crazy and I'm not afraid to be me.